in your mind then. Don't you get vanilla and make a thing. So we can all eat it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Mm-mm.
Hey, yo, Adrian, I did it. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Oh no, he ain't got on that damn jersey.
Yeah. Yeah, what I mean? What do you mean? What's wrong with that? Hey, I might be giving away this jersey, you know. You never know, you know. I might have to give away this jersey. I still got the tag on and everything. So yes, I have to give away this jersey. I'm not wearing it because fine. I'm wearing it because I'm rooting for the Eagles them tonight. I need the Eagles them. Hey, Eagles tonight. So anyways, good evening. Welcome to the aftermath of the report,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I don't want to ask y'all, but how was your Sunday?
Hey, look here. I took an L. I
Just,
accept the L.
let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. I
And I'm not surprised. But at the same time, I'm laughing at somebody.
Really? That's what we doing. Oh, okay. All right. um,
Well, Misfit, are you okay?
Go to hell.
Oh,
But to answer your
all
question,
right.
good evening, good people. Y'all know that's my trademark line. But I am fine because, like I said, I took a double L, y'all. I took an L in fantasy, and I took my team took a L, so it's all good. But we'll jump into it in a minute. But like I had a conversation with my amazing colleagues earlier, I have really nothing to worry about. It's still early. Now, the person who needs to worry is the birthday boy over there in that corner. How about them Cowboys?
yeah. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yeah, my team they got them. They got demolished. They got demolished Sunday.
Hold on. Let's get some things straight with the people. So, if y'all, as y'all can see, I am working right now. For everybody that wants to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page, it is literally right now in the comment section. You can go ahead and put it right there. Click on it. Go on the YouTube page. Subscribe so we can have some viewers added on up there. So now, with that said, can we get this Monday night going? Or
Let's go.
we got picks to make first. Who y'all got in this Monday night situation?
What's the over and under?
Oh, under 46.5.
There you go.
Woo!
And I just counted it up, didn't I? I just counted it up.
Eagles. Ugh, I hate to say that name because it's the ugly bird match. You know what I mean? The black ugly birds versus the green ugly birds. But they playing in Philly, a tough place to win. And the quarterback on land is Kirk Cousins. So I will say Philly. I would say over 46.5.
Hmm. Somebody take it. Go ahead. Anybody jump?
Give me the Eagles on the money line. I have two surprising touchdown scores. Saquon Barkley, obvious. The other one is Ray Ray.
Good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one too. Ash, what you got?
All right. Shout out to the flock game, but we're not talking about the flock game of the South. We talking
The
about the flock
Raiders.
game of. We talk about the flock game of the North, the one that's just a little bit north of Baltimore. There will be a tush push. They gotta listen. Jalen Hurts got a lot to prove because he ain't been looking too great.
Since he got that
So,
contract.
right. So with that said, he's got a lot to continue to prove, and they've got to make adjustments because when you do lose a veteran center like Jason Kelsey, things like where he's there to help manage things right there on the line, you're gonna run into some issues. But I trust and believe that they're gonna still be a quality team. But I am not going to sleep on Curtis. Okay? Because we know when Curtis gets warmed up and he put a little bit of Bengay on that bet, Curtis can slang that thing. But Bijan got something to make up for. Bijan Robinson gonna be in there because he and Saquon.
Not yet.
Not yet. He's definitely yeah. I'm gonna say, in this game, the key factors for one, if the Eagles gonna win, the key factor is the offensive line being on point because they last week they had a lot of the penalties. They had a lot of penalties against Green Bay, and that offensive line looked suspect. They looked real suspect. Second, I would say is Jalen Hurts. Like Ashley said, you haven't been the same since you got that contract, bro. You start to make me think you like a Kirk Cousins. You stealing money and don't care. I mean, last year you led the league in fumbles. You was top 3 in interceptions last year. I mean, he got a lot to prove tonight, especially on a Monday night stage. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles secondary. And when I say the secondary, I'm not talking about just Darius Slay. I'm talking about Maddox. I'm talking about the rookie they just picked up from Toledo. And they're going to have to get the secondary got to be better because the way they got done last week by Green Bay, it was horrible. And you do got somebody on Atlanta by the name of Drake London who's due for a breakout game. Bay John is due for one too. But I think the game is going to be close. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a scoring fight. The Eagles going to beat them on the ground game. But like Ashley said, if Kirk Cousins start getting happy, he'll swing that thing. So I think Atlanta is only going to try to beat them through the air because they secondary suspect.
Right.
But I will say if Philly wins, it's gotta be through the ground attack. Atlanta can't contain them. They don't have no rush defense. So
let's not
my
forget
thing,
they're outside.
my points like, huh?
Don't forget they're outside.
Right.
They're not inside. That might be a problem for Curtis.
Well, I mean, he played. Remember the team he came from. That was outdoors too. So I don't think that. I mean, the whole thing is, Philly D they gotta get pressure on Kirk Cousins. Put the pressure on him, knock him down. They have an easy game. He'll be frantic the whole game. Yeah.
So who you taking?
I'm taking the Eagles. I'm taking the Eagles, but I think the Eagles gonna win by a field goal.
Okay. Y'all want some facts? Let me give y'all some facts. Mr. Steal Your Money, Mr. Kirk Cousins, is his prime time record. What? What are you talking about, boy?
No, I'll give you the numbers.
No. Shut up. But anyway, let me go ahead. Yeah. Okay. His numbers is 12 and 20 on primetime games. 12 and 20. So guess what? Make it 12 and 21. He don't like playing up there. The last time he went up there, he got belt to ass.
He did.
It might not be that kind of treatment tonight, but if he can go on the center and play some ball, like he finally went on the center just now, which was surprising. But he need to do that. If he can't do that, then Philly gonna win this game. But they ain't gonna win. They gonna win. They gonna win by like four a field goal. They gonna keep it close. What's the over under again?
46.5.
Oh, it's supposed to be. I think they're gonna go
Under.
over.
You said over. I gonna go under. I gonna go 21-17. Now let's discuss. Sis, what did you describe yesterday slate as?
The Sunday version of Friday the 13th.
Well, so just to understand, just to set the mood for people. Just to set up the mood for people, I got you. Like that?
Pretty much.
Yeah. It was criminal. It was so criminal. Like people lost their money. The survivor pool. They pooled itself. Parlays. Hearts got snatched.
Yeah.
All kind of foolery went on yesterday, man.
Oh, yesterday was Injury City.
Yeah. That too.
Look. Call it. It says we call it yesterday. Call the emergency room is full. Mr. Andrews gonna have some players to fix.
Yeah.
Let's start with the first game. And I don't know why they put this here first, but this is what they gave me. We had the Seahawks in the hands. We had them dead to rights yesterday. We had them dead to rights. And what did they do? They stunk it up.
Yeah.
When I tried to have some faith that we gonna beat the Seahawks, man. Then they do this tomfoolery BS. Y'all gotta play better than that, man. Shout out to Polk, though. Polk got his first touchdown. Shout out to Mr. Polk, the rookie. I give him props for that. Stevenson, we played all right. But Dan Jacoby, you had the game. You could have put the game away. Y'all could take it.
It went to overtime, didn't it?
Unfortunately, that's why I said we had the game away. We should have put them away.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah.
Catastrophe, man.
Yeah. It was a lot of footballing going on. Bad footballing going on my birthday. Crazy.
Oh, that's all right. Lone Wolf, where you at? I need him here.
Oh boy.
I need Lone Wolf here.
Yeah.
I need you back here. The next one is crucial.
It's a ketchup.
So there's a team down south from Philly here. You know the team that's south from here?
Okay.
Sister, don't let me have this. I'm gonna let you take it. Yep. Hey, this is Monday night. Let it out.
First,
All of my ask is why?
first of all, good light.
Hold on. Get yourself in a good reception so I can hear you. You need to be heard. I do. Kind of.
Kind of. You going in and out.
About now.
Yes.
I don't know why. First, we lose by a toe. Now we lose by a field goal. I lost that game with the conversation I had with my colleagues earlier due to our off coordinator is not aware of what he need of how he needs to play this game with his new toys. He's struggling with that. So what do you do? But like I told David earlier, I think it was Dave that told this earlier. It's not as big of I am not as concerned because it's a conference loss, but not a division loss. So I'm not as worried about it.
Okay.
I will say, especially with that Ravens and Raiders game, the Ravens had that game, but the problem was they kept playing with that Raiders defense. Now we ain't gonna say the Raiders defense is the best, but they start getting to Lamar. That's number one. That O line was getting beat at the trenches. That's number one. Number two, y'all was not feeding that locomotive machine Derrick Henry the ball. This man, every time he got the ball in that game, he was getting 6 to 10 yards averaging. I mean, keep feeding him. That's what y'all bought him there for.
They decide to give this man the ball one time in the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
Make sense. Once.
Not at all. You know why? Because the last time he touched the ball, if I'm correct, is when he scored on that Wildcat touchdown. And you know, my whole thing in the matter is that you bought another all-star, future Hall of Famer to go with Lamar. And I said this before the season started. I want to see how that collaboration worked. And don't get me wrong, they're not too bad, But that offense, like Ashley said, that offensive coordinator need to come up with some more offensive schemes for Derrick Henry. Straight up. Give him the ball. Lamar, Lamar gonna run. He gonna get his little rushing yards and stuff like that, his little rushing touchdowns and stuff. But feed Derrick Henry. Then you got another guy back then of Justice Hill, who got talent. He's a complete, a complete running back. He could catch the ball from the backfield as well as he could run it. He got speed. You ain't really use him.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Thank you.
So pretty much. No doubt. I got you. My whole thing is that the Ravens beat themselves. They beat themselves in this game. Cause how the Raiders made the comeback, granted, their quarterback is Gardner Minshew. He's wishy-washy. But one thing about him, he was making some key throws, and he was going to the go-to guy in Devontae Adams. He was feeding him the ball, something that Baltimore should have been doing with Derrick Henry.
Vintage Devontae came out.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
In full effect.
So,
but you say it again, David. I want you to say it again.
Right.
Who is our secret weapon in the backfield?
Oh, Justice Hill.
Come on. Didn't I say that earlier today?
You sure did.
You're not using him. You're not using. You can use him as a flanker or something. Have him in the backfield and have him there as a slot receiver. But my whole thing in the matter is the Ravens beat themselves, and kudos to Antonio Pierce. Kudos to Antonio Pierce getting his first win of the season. That Raider team, that's gonna be a team in the West to look out for. I said that before the season gets started, and to beat a tough team at Baltimore and at Baltimore, that's gonna really boost their confidence.
As it should.
You could have run for the first down, you idiot.
First and foremost, you mofos are being too freaking nice. Especially you, Madam President. You being too nice. Because I'm not being nice to them. I've been raving about that Baltimore defense or that secondary for a long time, and they begin torch in the air. You let one man scorch you for 9 reception, a $110, and a tub. That's point number 1. Point number 2, I'm going to hold 2 coaches responsible. Todd Monken and John Harbaugh. I am holding them responsible. Because ain't no way in hell. You got a guy that's 6'3".
Let the man preach.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in the world that you got a man that's 6'3", 245, built by Bama, and you ain't feeding him the ball. Oh, let me count the ways for you. Let me see. You only feed him 18 carries for 84 yards in a tub, when he really supposed to be getting like 21, 22 carries. I don't see him getting that.
For 130.
For at least a $125, a $130. Nah. You gave Justin Hill, which to me, to be honest with you, let's keep it a buck. Justin Hill's ineffective. Because he couldn't find no first down if he can. The Lamar Jackson needs to slow his happy butt down. This is why you got Derrick Henry for a reason, to keep you in the pocket and throw the ball. You only threw for 247, a touchdown, a pick. Okay? And the only one who's been producing is Zay Flowers for $791 on the tub. So, no, I'm not giving the Ravens no pass. You have not fixed your secondary. You have not feed Derrick Henry enough.
No.
And that offense needs to be fixed. You won't be a running football team. You won't be running down your throat against a team that's like give up most yards to running backs. So Baltimore need to figure their way out coming to week 3 against Dallas.
Give them week 4.
No. No. No.
Before I leave,
What?
I gotta say something just now. Why they ain't just take the field goal, the little chip shot field goal?
I don't know. Don't make no sense to me. But anyways.
It really didn't.
Now, Ravens, listen. I can only say one thing and I'm going to move on. You signed that man to be John Harbaugh. I do not care what you're saying about how you don't want to run him. But the man is built to be ran 25 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Lord.
Yep.
The man is built to run. You realize the more he gets the ball, the more effective he gets late in games. We have seen it.
Yep, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Them defensive linemen and them cornerbacks don't want to hit him in the fourth quarter. Feed the man the ball. One time in the fourth quarter, it don't work for me, John Harbaugh.
No.
No.
That part.
No. The Browns and the Jags. Jaguars, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be real quick with y'all, and I'm going to let them take it. I don't know what the hell wrong with y'all. The Browns came in there in y'all crib and beat y'all. Y'all messed up some survivor picks, too. Because after all Deshaun Watson had been looking for the last 2 years, we didn't expect him to have an iffy good game. But y'all let him have a good game on y'all. Hey, Doug Peterson, what going on, man? That Super Bowl hangover ain't over yet. Ain't over yet? No, ain't over yet. Okay.
Deshaun Watson, a.k.a. Happy Ending Watson.
Thank
He
you.
didn't play Happy Ending. But give a shout out to the two-headed monsters that ran the football. Because really, the Jaguars couldn't figure out how to stop the run. And they were running, and Ford would have a good time. Foreman would have a good time. Watson had a good time. Even Jameis Winston had a good time. And this is what happens when you rely on defense too much. And Trevor Lawrence, ever since he got paid, he been getting sacked on 4 occasions. And one of them to 95.
Preach, bro. Preach. Hallelujah. Preach.
And 95 and his friends had a good time. Oh, I don't know. Jordan Hicks had a good time. Quentin Jefferson had a good time. Alex Wright had a good time with you. I guess that offensive line is like effective.
Whew.
Jaguars. Next.
I'm gonna say that offensive line was getting knocked on their rear ends. Kudos to Myles Garrett and kudos to the rest of that Cleveland D line. That D line was getting in the backfield as quick as Trevor Lawrence got the ball. He ain't have no time back there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He had no time back there. That Cleveland defense, they did their thing. Saying like it is, they came into Jacksonville, a tough place to play, and they got the W. Simple as that.
Ash, anything for you?
Uh-oh.
Trevor Stadium, like Trevor Stadium. remain. Trevor, like, remember they renamed it? Okay, I'm done. I ain't talk about them.
Rename my foot. Uh-oh.
That was close.
But
He had it and dropped it.
next game. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. But there's a huge but. For all intensive purposes, Jets organization, I need y'all to do whatever y'all can. Take the tail out your ass and please go ahead and sign Hassan Reddick quick, fast, and a hurry because your defense is questionable.
The pass rush.
Absolutely.
You better do whatever you can, quick, fast, and a hurry, and sign that sack leader. Hey, you need him quick and fast, cause if it wasn't for Will Levis playing like trash yesterday, y'all probably would have got beat.
Absolutely. But I say this: kudos to CJ Mosley and Sauce Gardner. Kudos to them in that game.
Oh, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. They do their job. I'm talking about the rest.
And Adams.
The core of the defense is fine.
The D-line.
Everybody else?
See, the thing is with this, and you've been to somebody, there was a somebody came out of nowhere by the name of Will McDonald IV. He was a one-man wrecking machine. 3 sacks by himself. So if Reddick don't get signed, they may develop Will McDonald into a machine. But go ahead.
Yeah. Anything to say about the Jets misfit?
It was good to see Aaron Rodgers in very good spirits. Because that was his first win as a Jet, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So he expressed, that if did y'all see the smirk on his face? If that, Aaron gets that smirk. He got that smirk yesterday, y'all. Yeah. And y'all know when Aaron gets that smirk, it lights something up in him. So all I'm saying is get ready, and get ready some more.
Oh yeah.
New England, get ready.
I want to say this too. I'm gonna say this too on that game.
I already don't count that as an L because one thing I will say, I don't care how old that man is. Y'all see that man still got a cannon. He still got a cannon of an arm, Please don't sleep on that 40-year-old man, please.
But hold on, I'm gonna say that running back tandem of Braylon Allen and Breece Hall.
Oh my God!
Oh man!
I think they found a little number 2 tandem, boy. The reason why they got rid of Dalvin Cook.
That Braylon Allen.
If that boy is what he's been doing, the Jets gonna be a real problem.
Absolutely.
But next, well, I gonna have to say this. I think we need to start giving this quarterback some respect. Because the quiz quarterback, I didn't anticipate him to do this yesterday. He was in the crib. Matter of fact, hold on. You know what I do? It's better off if me. It's better if I actually show it to you better. Would that work? Can I give y'all a video? Can I give y'all a video?
Let me take a guess.
No guesses. Can I just interest y'all in a video?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay. Here we go. Hold on.
So far in the Viking defense, second down 9.
Oh.
Messi going deep, and he's got Jefferson. He's got Jefferson. It's a foot race downfield with Brown shifting.
Look at that referee. Look at that referee out running them.
In case y'all didn't know what that was, it was a 97-yard bomb over Baghdad to Mr. Justin Jefferson, won by the arm of Mr. Samuel Donald. I told y'all this man knows how to play against this team. He played them in practice. And he proved it yesterday.
Yeah.
May I say, Sam Darnold looking like he is regenerating his career. That boy looked good as of 2 weeks, brothers. This man looked deadly for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
May I say the Vikings are not to be slept on. Hey, Lone Wolf, that defense was good. The defense was good.
They defense was
Hey,
real
Lone
good.
Wolf, they sacked that boy more than 5 times. The defense was good.
Yeah.
Brian Flores. Brian, hey,
Actually,
you can't get mad about that.
Hey, actually, they
Absolutely.
sacked him 5 times. They sacked him 6 times.
Well,
Brian Flores.
you can't get on them for the defense tonight.
No, I'm not going to get on them with the defense tonight. But I'm going to get on the War Dogs.
That's who I need you to go at. There you
Because, Kyle Shanahan, how you doing? You doing great? You doing fine? I told you last year you not your daddy. You don't have your daddy's killer instinct. And continue to show. And this is why I'm getting on you, Kyle Shanahan. I'm not getting on the players, even though you lost Deebo Samuel for a while.
Yeah.
An insult to injury to the CMC, who is on IR.
Wow.
This is why I say I'm gonna blame the coach. I'm gonna blame the coach, Kyle Shanahan, for this. You was not prepared to think that Sam Darnold, and you underestimate Sam Darnold. You completely underestimate Sam Darnold. And all of a sudden, he throw a nice 7-yard on the secondary that's supposed to be good, but not as good. See, this is why I'm getting on you, Kyle Shanahan, because you're the one that want to throw Steve Wilson under the bus. Have Steve Wilson would have been there, I don't think Justin Jefferson would have got that pass.
Right.
But somehow Steve Wilson's the blame.
When he had the number one when he had the number 1 ranked defense that year that he coached.
That's
and
right.
even though it wasn't all that in the Super Bowl, that man took y'all there.
Yup. He sure did.
And y'all let him out the door. Karma coming back to bite y'all in the ass. And look at what we're going. And look, hold on.
Rob.
Good evening. You came in right in time with a heated conversation that I'm having. Y'all Rob, don't worry. We're going to let you play. We're going to get you to play back all the rest of the game, but I'm in a heated mood with this team. You went ahead and had Steve Wilkes when y'all had the number 1 ranked defense that year. And all because y'all didn't win the Super Bowl, and y'all gonna blame Steve Wilkes for what y'all did. And he took y'all there that year. That defense took y'all that year, and y'all firing for no reason. And what did you get yesterday? A hospital
Butt
bed
whooping.
with another key player, a bombs over Baghdad over 97 yards, and Sam Darnold making y'all look like a sugar honey iced tea baby back.
Amen. Amen. Preach, brother. Preach, brother. Cause boy, I didn't see Minnesota to beat them, but Karma is a female dog. You better believe that. Karma is a female dog. And that San Fran defense was looking very suspect. They looking very suspect in that secondary. Man, and Sam Darnold, kudos to him. Because he played a hell of a game. He played a hell of a game. He did.
Oh, don't worry. Hey, hold on. Jody, I'm not making no excuse for them. I put in blame on them. I'm not saying y'all ain't play a good game. I giving props to the Vikings, but I'm not going to let the 49ers get off the hook tonight. They
No.
deserve to get some blame tonight. No, I'm not making excuses for them. Ain't no excuses I give it to the Niners. Firebun them. They gonna pay for the sins that they had for firing Steve Wilkes. Karma biting them in the ass. Don't worry, I ain't giving no excuses for the Niners. I'm disappointed in them. You know how much survivor pools they caused?
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you surviving,
There's no
fine.
excuse I give it to them. I don't give them no excuse. 49ers don't get no excuse from me. They're supposed to be a Super Bowl contender, and they got their butt whooped by Sam Darnold and Justin Jefferson.
And also,
Rob, you could take it. Rob, you could take it because nobody
Rob.
heard your voice yet. Good evening.
What's up, Rob?
Good evening. Can we just simply say that Minnesota is better than what we thought they were?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So can we also just say the 49ers are having just like every other team that went to the Super Bowl and try to go back?
A
Hangover.
Yep.
Okay, then.
They got a hangover.
Yeah, so that preaching, that's just what it was. It's just the hangover. We just got to face the reality. Their window has closed. Last year was their best shot to do it. Now everybody is older. Debo has been hurt since last year, and now he's hurt again this year. They're not using Kittle as much, just like last year. Here they go doing the same thing this year. Brandon Ayuk got a brand new contract, but we all said, guess what? He might get hurt within the first 4 weeks because he hasn't even been in practice. So why are we so surprised at how the 49ers look right now? I'm not at all. Plus, they don't have their starting safety to start the year. Their heavy hitter. He has not played. And then there's still no Greenlaw. So when you're losing 2 pieces off the defense, what do you expect this defense to look? They're not going to look the same. They're not even look halfway close to what they were last year.
That
You just got
part.
to give this team time because unless now if it gets down to week 5 and 6 and they still look like this, then you go ahead and call the poop shoot and call it a day. But it's only week 2. I honestly I expect them to be 1-1. 0-2 was kind of like the last thing, but it happens. I mean, it's 1-1, so I mean, they win 1, they lose 1. I mean, the Vikings one is a surpriser because we didn't expect the Sam Darnold to still look as good after 2 weeks, and he has. This offense is different, and the coach is actually putting faith in him. So why not? It's literally a mind offense. If you have the mind to do it, you can beat this. You can run this offense. It looks like Sam Darnold ain't no dummy. He knows how to give it to the right guys where he need to, just like Kirk Cousins did when he came into that system and used his mind to give it to the right guys. You don't have to be too athletic, but you got to be just enough to get by. And Sam Darnold is doing just enough to get by. He's using Aaron Jones. He's using Justin Jefferson. He's using all the other weapons like any other quarterback is supposed to. He's just doing his job.
That part.
He's just doing a job. And the defense looks like they're just as better than we thought they were because we thought losing Daniel Hunter and losing all the other guys up front, we thought this defense would be deployed. But this defense shows that they're actually that pickup from what they got in the draft is actually proven to be a good investment for replacing Daniel Hunter. This guy is looking like he's going to probably be looking for Defensive Player of the Year on the rookie side. So we just got to give Minnesota credit. You got to give Brian Flores, who's now in his second year in that scheme, a whole lot of credit because he knows that offense. He knows how to beat the offense. And when you got a guy like Sam Darnold, who was just on that team last year and knows that West Coast offense, it's a good thing to have. So, and even what's his face? Brock Purdy even went to him and said that was some crazy schemes y'all did that he had no clue what it was. And it works out. If you have the right scheme against the right quarterback, you can win games. And Minnesota's proven that. I get it. You're saying that the 49ers defense is not the same because of the coordinator change, which I do agree with. But again, you got to give it time. You got to give a team with new things time because it's not going to happen overnight. It's very rare that we're going to see a Houston team like we were last year that literally just came overnight and shocked everybody. That's like one in like 40, 50 years. Just got to give it time. We know what the 49ers bring. We know what they're going to bring to the table. It's just right. It's the right timing. It's about being healthy at the right time. And to be honest with you, I'd rather for the 49ers get hurt now and be ready later than to get hurt later like last year and fall to pieces at the end.
Now, let's move on. You know? Carolina. Carolina. Everybody. I need. Oh, okay. See everybody reaction. Okay, see.
I mean, what do you say about Carolina?
I don't know what to say. I mean, besides the fact they went ahead and benched the dude. I mean, like that gonna miss. I don't know. I mean, we'll see what Red Rifle gonna do in replacement. But Mr. Harbaugh went into your town and ran all over your couch.
That's a good way how to put it away.
I'm trying to say it in a nice way, so I mean, y'all know what I mean.
Yeah.
They did it on the couch.
Rob, can I get that?
Ready when you are in 3. Wait a minute. Hold on. Not yet. Hold on. Gotta put my thumb in it. Hold on. All right. Countdown and 3, 2, 1. How you missed it? I just did it.
Ready?
One.
Ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
And to be honest with you, Justin Herbert didn't have to do that much.
But he did get hurt.
JK once again.
J.K. Dobbins.
I mean, Justin Herbert didn't do that much. Even though he passed 2 touchdowns to Quentin Johnson. And even though he passed 2, he didn't have to. So why are we talking about this? And I know y'all talking about me benching Quentin Johnson, but it wouldn't make no difference. And a couple guys went off on me, but that's another topic. Next.
This is all I have to say about that game.
Lord.
You know what? Let me keep my laugh. Let me go ahead and keep laughing before I end up spitting no water. You know what?
Their season is over. They might as well look. Hey, Travis Hunter, you might want to go ahead and get ready to go to North Carolina, sir, because that's probably where you're going, and you might need to go ahead and veto it, because that's a dumpster fire, and you might not want to go there. It's a dumpster fire. You might need to call Dion and tell him to veto your trade to the Carolina Panthers as much as whoever gets Shador. Because at this
Quick,
point,
fast,
all I can
hurry,
just say about them is very zip.
That
They're dead. They're dead. I thought we were going to be the worst team in the league. Nah.
Oh no, bro.
That's a team
Hey,
that resides in
Look here.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
hey,
Look here.
Rob.
Hey, look,
Carolina
listen,
can't
listen,
hold my
Rob. Hey, listen, Rob. As a matter of fact, forget about season wins. Are they even gonna get a win?
And here's the funny part about it.
Well, wait. They do play the
will.
Giants
Oh,
in
they
their
will.
schedule.
They will. It's just gonna be a day when you remember how last year when it was pouring down rain, they almost had to stop the game, and it came down to a field goal. It's gonna be one of those games where you're like, if it wasn't for the elements, they wasn't gonna win the game.
Right.
It's gonna be one of those moments, but it's not gonna be like a clear sunny day.
Again, it's
Blue
fourth down.
skies.
Kick the damn field goal.
Blue skies coming in here. It's a beautiful day in Charlotte where the Panthers playing such and such, and they have a nice way to win. No. That's not going to happen. That's never going to happen for them. I'm sorry. Just so they need to hope they get some good rain this weekend because it's the only way they're going to win.
He really fucking went for it.
Oh my Jesus! God! Slave freet! Good slide, Jalen. Rob, who did you have winning this game tonight?
I like the Eagles. I don't like the Falcons on the road. I just don't. I think if they had Michael Penix, I think I would feel a little bit more comfortable about the Falcons. I just don't like the fact that Kirk Cousins kind of rushed himself back so that he can play for the Falcons and be the starter. So, plus, it's the Eagles at home. Jalen Hurts just got engaged. He feels good. Saquon is feeling good. It's going to be a run day. Feed it to tight ends and give it a little bit to Devontae Smith. They show up at home opener, so I'm not worrying about the Eagles. I take the Eagles.
Well, you know what? So, so the next segment, I have another video to show. Do y'all care for me to entertain y'all in a video?
Sure.
Give me 2 seconds. I will set it up. 1 second.
And you're hoping you can get them flanked, but they had no chance. They had defenders out there.
All righty then.
Sirianni frustrated.
There we go.
Horrible. Whoa.
Hey, Rob, remember I told you let him laugh and let him enjoy himself?
Hey,
There you go.
Hey, look. I want y'all to, hey, look. Take a look at, look. I want y'all to see something. You see that girl back there, yo? You see the girl back
Yo.
Rob, you see the girl back there? You see the girl back there, bro? You see the girl back there?
Down here for Atlanta.
You see the girl?
Hey,
Lord!
hey,
Jesus!
Cowboy, are you sure you them boys? Because you wasn't making no noise.
Mm.
I say, I'm gonna have that fun right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna have our fun after you had
Hey,
your fun last week.
hey, sir. We all got one thing in common. Common
But
this
it's
week.
not about us today. It's about
Oh.
you.
Oh,
It is
ain't
about
that something?
you.
Oh no. We said that early in the season. I said me and Rob don't have no expectation by our team. We said that early.
Surely did. See,
But you have expectations.
But you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what?
Uh-huh.
Give him the big box. Give him the big box.
Right there. There you go. Oh, and you know what? I'll make it even better. I'm gonna let these two guys here get on you.
Mm.
So see, since because no, because you, sir, you see, I can point over there, yeah, because
Uh-huh.
he over there, right? He over there, that way over there. You over there, sir. I'm gonna talk to you over there. You want to grill everybody ever since beginning of this season. Yeah, give it everybody. But after the sugar honey iced tea performance that y'all did yesterday,
Oh my
rat
God.
ass. No, shut up. Silence. You can't speak. You don't speak. You don't speak. You're gonna get this thing for good. So you silence.
You want me to
Who
go first, Rob?
wants it first? And Rob said him. So Rob, the floor is yours.
Oh, you got it, Rob? Go ahead.
yeah, see, and that's the bad part about it. You didn't even catch Drew Brees. You caught Alvin Kamara. Do you know this is the first time in 50 years, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time in 50 years that a team back-to-back home games gave up 40 plus points. 40 plus points. And if my math serves me correct, if they're saying back-to-back, that means the last team that beat y'all at home by had 40 plus. That was those Green Bay Packers in the playoffs, right? And Aaron Jones had 3 touchdowns in that game, right?
Mm-hmm. He did. He definitely did.
Now we come back to the scene of the crime with a whole different team, whole different running back, but does the exact same thing. And he added a catch for a touchdown. Well, not only did he tied with Aaron Jones, then he
Save me some,
surpassed
Rob.
Aaron Jones with a 4th touchdown.
Oh, save me some, Rob. Save me some on that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna save you some. I'm gonna save you some meat off the bone. Don't you worry.
I'm
Save you some
enjoying
meat off the
this.
bone.
Because I wait to get shot.
I have nothing.
Now,
I have nothing
now
to do
this
with
one
this.
over here,
Come
he
on,
brought
Pete.
up the
Come on with it. I'm all ears. I'm all ears on it.
So you
Come
can get
all
the
ears. You
full
ain't got no
because
choice but to be
you,
all
sir,
ears.
you.
You ain't got no choice after
You're in the big, you're in the big box, so you get to. Matter of fact, don't let me mute you.
yeah, Mr. How about them Cowboys, and you brought an old the old Johnson treatment of how about them Cowboys. See, this is why it's people like you. It's people like you is why I call y'all these fans that get on my nerves. After one game, and I told you last week. You played a Cleveland team with no left tackle and no right tackle, and y'all thought y'all were the ish. Now, I do give you credit. You have been the only one that has been on this New Orleans Saints train wagon. I give you that. You've been saying New Orleans is for real.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't think they would take their frustrations out on y'all. They took look. They were pissed. They were more pissed about Lil Wayne not being on the halftime show more than anybody else. They took it out on y'all.
And that in practice, they ain't have a practice.
No, you don't say nothing. You don't think to say foot or ball.
This is this. I mean, this
Hey,
was
hey, look, you have one more time, bro.
this is a shellacking. And to make it even worse, this is my last thing off of it. Then I'm gonna feed them the rest of this bone, this beat off the bone. I didn't think Derek Carr could play like this. But for some reason, him and Rashid Shaheed have been on a connection that is incredible. I ain't never seen this. And it's like every time he throws a bomb, he finds them. And he was just throwing bombs all day. It was just, and it started with him. It was the big bomb of, bang. Then here come Alvin Kamara.
Falcons, it'll back him up.
What the world? So yeah. I have nothing against your offense. Your offense did everything they could. But I'm gonna let them get on real reason. Real reason why 44 got slung on your head. Antonio, the floor is yours, sir.
Oh,
take over.
Thank you very much.
Reason why.
Hey, let me ask you a question. You miss Dan Quinn now?
No.
Do you miss? Oh, I know you miss Dan Quinn.
Okay.
I know you miss Dan Quinn.
Finish that off.
Wait, hold on. Hey, Bob. Did I say Mike Zimmerman isn't one of them good defense coordinators last week? Did I say that? I swore I say that. Okay, then let me throw it to you.
Antonio. He forgot that Zimmerman's last stop was the Vikings, and they were ranked 29th on defense.
And yep, he must have forgot about that part. He must have forgot the memo.
Look, he must have saw the championship that came with it, just like Mike McCarthy. But go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, but he got that with the Ravens.
Exactly. With a real defense.
Ravens.
Real defense.
Real defense.
Keep going.
And this is why Alvin Kamara gassed you for 20 carries for $115. This is why 5 of the 6 possessions, 65 or higher. This is why, because of your defense. You thought your defense was king-ish. And it's not. I told you that. And the defense was the reason why you lost that game. And no, I will not blame Ray Dakota Prescott this time.
No, we shall
Hell
not.
no.
We shall not.
Ray, look here. Ray Dakota Prescott, take a seat with me. Take a seat with me today.
Yep.
You will not get no blame today.
None.
None. Zero. But I'll blame Michael Parsons. I'll blame Trevor Diggs. I'll blame that secondary of the Cowboys that didn't do that a damn thing except for watching Chris Olave and Rashid and Alvin Kamara having fun with you. I'll blame them. I'll blame Mike Zimmerman. I told you about Mike Zimmer, but he didn't want to listen to us. See, this is why I said this. That's why I told Rob, I said, Rob, listen, let him laugh, let him enjoy himself.
Oh, yeah.
Let him do what he want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Because, don't worry, the day of reckoning is coming.
Yes,
and it came last night with Derek Carr, who I expected did.
I got nothing to say about Derek Carr no more.
No, I can't say nothing about Derek Carr. But he put 44 on you. Oh, and by the way, let me go ahead and reap the rewards on it besides this. How much your offensive line? Where's your offensive line at?
Say some of that.
Oh,
Say
let me
some of
pass
that.
that. Let me pass that to Chef.
Yeah, say
I'm
some
good
of
with
that.
defense. Go ahead, Chef.
Say some of that.
And leave me a little meat too.
That's what I said. Say
Ooh.
some of that.
We're gonna.
Ashley, Ashley,
No,
no,
no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
No,
no,
no,
sir.
no, no, no,
No,
no.
sir.
No, no,
No,
no.
sir.
no.
We
No,
let you
you
have
You
your
all
opinion,
four
and you
of us
cooked us.
smoke.
You getting all this
Sit
cooking
down.
today. No.
Ash, I want you to take it before I give it to him. Because what I got for him, he's not going to like.
Okay. Praise the Lord and good evening. Again, Saint.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the
Um,
Lord.
Today we having spaghetti dinner. For those of you who are on the Detroit train, still choo-choo. We'll talk about that later.
Don't worry, we will talk about
Anyway.
them.
Ain't about them.
Anyway.
Talk about them.
Get to the meat.
But we talking about these Cowboys.
Yeah.
You see me feeling good.
41. You
44.
talking 44. Excuse me. You talk about me and my Ravens. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. When the prefix of the number that beats you starts with a 4 and yours was in the teens, they didn't even get to 20 points, did they?
Nope, they didn't.
They gave up 31 points at
Baby,
the half.
y'all, they was trying to get to 100 because they knew 99 and a half wouldn't do. Okay? So, I don't want to hear absolutely nothing. Derek Vehicle, you the real MVP for week 2. Can't
And
nobody. And Alvin. Shout out to Alvin Kamara, even though you the reason why I lost my fantasy game this week. You kicked my butt by 40-something points. It's all good. Respect. But we all have to look at Derek Carr differently. And I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on him because he just showed where I think, people have always made him like a laughing stock because he hasn't been in the right system. And I think he found it.
I think year 2 in this system.
They better not do that no more.
I think he found it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, him over there, I don't want to hear nothing. But him up there, go ahead and take this away.
Ashley,
What are you raising your hand for?
Ashley.
We cook first, then you eat.
Okay.
We cooking right now before you
Okay.
eat.
So, my brother, I want to give you some few pointers about your problems that you have over there and what's to come. So, Mike Zimmer, the one that you got there over there as your defensive coordinator that you're very disappointed in right now, probably, ain't you? Shaking your head, yes. You can't say nothing, but just say yes or no. You can say yes. I know it is a yes. Mike Zimmer, when he was the defensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings, you know what his defense ranked when he coached them? 29th. So you want to go ahead and have a 29th ranked defense? Go have it. Because guess what? I'm going to give you a little trivia. And let me see if you could answer the question right. I'm going to give you one guess.
I can answer.
This one you can't answer.
I said you can answer, but at least let me give you the question first, sir, please.
Okay.
What do the Ravens, Niners, Saints, Bucks,
Broncos,
Rams, shush, Lions, what do they all have in common? And the Packers?
defense. Good defense.
No.
What?
No, shush. No. All of those teams have this in common. They all follow under the Shanahan and Kubiak tree. And I don't know if you know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
They do something that y'all can't stop. And evidently for the last 3 to 4 years, y'all can't stop this one common problem.
The West Coast offense.
And you got Baltimore coming next week. You could go ahead and shake your head how you like. But the one thing that Baltimore, I know they're going to do well. And y'all can't stop.
That's right.
And y'all got the other NFC teams that's coming after you. Them NFC teams, all of them in the playoffs, all of them projected probably in the playoffs, and you have to deal with them some way, somehow. So I just want to know, and I'm gonna let you speak. How do you feel about your team today?
True. True. I mean, hey, like Ashley when she was talking about the Raiders when they beat her Ravens. It wasn't a division game. That's the best part. Did I see excuse me. Did I see this game for Dallas to be tough? Absolutely. Because I've been saying to y'all, watch the Saints. And the Saints right now is the number one offensive team in 2 weeks. So am I surprised that the Saints won the way they did? Yes. Am I surprised that they won the game? No. Because that game could have went either way. But I'm surprised that I'm saying like this, the ass whooping my team took because the defense is better than that. But like you said, that running defense, we don't have a good running defense. Like Michael Parsons said yesterday, they got outplayed. Kudos to New Orleans. Kudos to New Orleans for the W. Well, because remember, they ain't get a chance to practice, so they was already pissed. They was already pissed off and everything. So that just put more fuel to the fire, and it showed how mad they was about the way they did my boys. Kudos to Alvin Kamara, Rashid Shaheed, and Chris Olive. That's a nice trio to go with Derek Carr. Underestimated Derek Carr. Maybe this might be his year that he showed the NFL and show the world that he can be a decent quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
There's
We took. I mean, and it messed up. They lost on my birthday, so that hurt. That really took a hurt on me and stuff like that. But it is what it is. You win some, you lose some.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, see,
but
there's
one
only
thing I was
one.
Rob, you spoke yours. Oh, it's my turn. Oh no. But I tell you one thing. Out the whole outcome of my boys losing, my boys got something that the Broncos and the Ravens don't got. It's called a win.
Allow me to counter.
Whoa.
Excuse me. Y'all had your chance. My turn to cook.
Oh Lord.
We're 1-1. Y'all 0-2. Now I'm not gonna say the Ravens is gonna stay on the donut, but y'all coming to Dallas. I'm hoping my defense, my team defense do show up because it's gonna be a brutal game. It's gonna be a series hitting game. So I'm looking forward to that game with the Ravens. And Ashley, if y'all lose, if y'all lose to us.
Oh, see,
There you go.
There you go.
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm gonna let my MVP speak for me.
Let me help you out before I'll give it to you, Rob. Guys, in the last 10 or 15 years, go to that 10 or 15 years. What do all four of us have that the Cowboys don't have? A Super Bowl ring.
At least in this century.
Oh boy!
You mean in this decade?
No, not even in. Well, yeah.
In the last two decades.
Well,
yeah,
3 decades.
And how y'all let New Orleans come in your
29
city?
years.
How you let New Orleans come in your city and parade like that?
The same way y'all let the Raiders come back and win that game.
But the Raiders ain't parade the way the New Orleans got down. And
yeah, they did. They did. New Orleans did.
No. Let me get this one. See, here's the thing about the Raiders. The Raiders and Baltimore have one thing in common. They violent. Mm-hmm. They ain't trying to shoot nobody. So the Raiders just went on about their business and kept on going.
Uh-huh.
Now, y'all, on the other hand, see, this is where you're about to meet your next problem. Remember that guy that said he wanted to stay in Dallas and actually put on a Dallas uniform that you did not call? Yeah, now you're about to see that one. And if you thought Alvin Kamara and Aaron Jones ran all over your field, oh, I can't wait to see Deuce run over your field, because I can guarantee you this. Had Derrick
It-
Henry come, I bet you Emmitt Smith will let go of 2-1 or 2-2 for him.
Mhm.
But since you didn't get the job
Now,
done with him, if I were you, I stay humble, because he might finish the job on y'all. Because the one word to describe y'all that Michael Parsons said it best: effort. Not a effort on anybody on defense. Nobody. No effort. If you ain't got effort, you just collecting a check.
Check. Yeah, that's it.
And
That's true.
complete sidebar, if you don't mind, Chef. Let's have a quick moment of silence for the fan that lost their life in Detroit. Yeah, there was a fan that lost their life
Yeah.
in Detroit. They had a disagreement and the fan lost their life in Detroit. Let's also take a moment to recognize Chain Gang, the 2 Chain Gang guys who got injured in the 2 games last night. One was actually had to do CPR on him. They were able to bring him back on the sidelines. And then there was another one who tripped and has a concussion. He fell and hit his head
Oh,
yesterday.
ouch.
So, I say all of this to say, yeah, this is a game. This is the love of the sport, but also the fans and the staff that surrounds these people, we do need to take a moment and realize that this is just everyday life, and there's just going to be, and games will be games.
Right.
Rob, go ahead and set up the 10 bell
Yeah.
for me real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and say something on that.
Yeah. I know that.
To all of us, on a serious matter, we all have football hate in each other, but it's at the end of the day, it's all in fun, for real. At the end of the day, we all love each other, respect each other like family. Even though we have football hate in each other, we'll joke around and whatever like that, but not to the point to where you are taking someone's life. So please, football's supposed to be fun.
Yes.
I say it's a religion, but not to where y'all killing each other. We don't need all of that.
Yeah, life is
We done already lost many lives about 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we don't need to lose anymore. Especially around this time of year. I understand this time of year is a little heated. I understand. I didn't want to get into it deeply, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So please, let's all have love and respect for each other at the end of the day. I understand football hate and you have a disagreement. But
right.
please, at the end of the day, have peace.
Yes.
For
Absolutely.
real. Have
Absolutely.
peace.
Yeah, and the young man from the Niners who was shot in the chest.
Ugh.
Nancy Pearsall.
Yeah, just all this unnecessary and unjustified shooting. All this is not necessary. Not worth anybody's life. I agree with you, Chef. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah. Most
So,
definitely.
so on behalf of us and the Chefrazzi Report family, please give the 10 bells of respect. Now, let's move on real
Amen.
quick. Yes, amen. Giants. I told you I didn't like how are you playing it. Daniel Jones, We probably are gonna say the same thing. You is basura.
Yes.
Jaden Daniels play better than you.
Man,
No, Jaden Daniels, you will be all right. But what I need you to do, Jaden Daniels, I need you to go ahead and have some baseball practice because I need you to slide.
Yes. Yes.
I don't need your career to be shortened. It was already shortened when you was in Arizona State. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Same reason. Them damn legs. I need you to learn to slide. See what happened to Tua? See what happened to him? Hit that for heed. Because these defensive linemen, they don't care.
They don't care.
They will welcome you to the NFL. And already the emergency room already full. You see all these injuries already?
Lord Jesus.
That part. Yeah. That part.
Slide, please.
Yeah. He took a hard shot in them ribs.
yeah.
Woo!
And Brian Dable, you wanted to keep this bum. You wanted to keep that bum for this man over here.
Right. That part.
Y'all, I'm gonna keep saying this every single week. They got rid of Barkley for that bum. Yes, Lone Wolf.
Well, I'm gonna put it this way. From what I heard like this, I talked to a Giant fan. They wanted Barkley back. They wanted Barkley before he walked. So guess who walked? Guess who decided to leave? Saquon Barkley himself.
Yeah.
And I don't blame Saquon Barkley leaving. After I got disrespected, yeah, I'll leave too. And you decided to pay Daniel Jones that money instead of me? And I've been here 2 years before Daniel Jones?
Yeah. That's a disrespect.
Yeah, that's respect. I'll leave too.
They were trying to franchise tag him, right? Again.
The first time they did.
The first time they did, because it's yeah.
Yeah, the first time they did. But Daniel Jones did get outplayed, but didn't get outplayed. He threw 2 touchdowns. Yippee. One to the elite neighbors.
Yeah, I'm happy he got a touchdown. I'm proud. I'm happy for him.
But I need Jalen Daniels to throw balls.
Yes.
I need it because that's Brian Robinson Jr.'s job to run, and that's Austin Eckler to run. That's their job. Your job is to throw the ball. And what's funny to me is the only one who was producing more on the receiving side is Zach Ertz. I need Scary Terry to get involved a little bit more. Next.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
Just like my bad, Rob. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, Ali, he need to learn how to slide. You know, he got a lot of talent. He definitely got a lot of talent. He needs to throw the ball a little more. He needs to learn how to be more of a pocket quarterback. Scramble when you have to. He's so used to doing option because of coming from LSU and all like that and stuff. But at the same token, them licks he was taking yesterday, I'm like, bruh, slide, run out of bounds or something. That's what it's there for. You know what I'm saying? And that shot he took in the ribs, I felt that shot. As soon as he got hit, as soon as I seen that hit, I'm like, he gonna be hurt. And when he started wincing and holding his ribs, I said, yup, you better put on a extra piece of gear underneath them pads next week. You know what I'm saying? But kudos to him getting his W, getting a W. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to him getting the W's against the Giants. Kudos to Malik Neighbors scoring his first touchdown. But it's the Giants. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Okay, so I give Washington credit. First home win. Good job. I didn't like how their offense is just letting, like you said, just letting Jaden Daniels run. Like you said, that's for Austin Eckler and Brian Thomas. That's Thomas. That's what they're there for. Let them run. I need for them to utilize them more because that's what Austin Eckler is good. He's good to run and he's good to pass block and he's good to catch. You don't get him out of the Chargers for nothing. So you gotta utilize your targets more. But also Jaden needs to continue to read defenses. His reading on defense has not been as good. I don't know who took more hits, Jaden Daniels or Caleb Williams. Those two have been taking a lot of hits,
Wow.
especially Caleb last
Wow.
night. Caleb took
Lord
a
Jesus.
jeez. I'm just glad he's 6'5", because if Caleb was not 6'5", taking those hits,
He
he'll be on
been
the stretcher.
he be hurt. Yeah.
He'll be on the stretcher. But back to Jaden. Jaden, like you said, everybody said it best. Yeah, Jaden needs to learn how to slide better. He needs to learn from Kyler Murray and all the rest of these guys that's learning how to slide, because sliding was going to keep you safe and
Playing.
keep you playing.
Longevity.
Yeah, very long.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I give kudos to that. I can't be mad at Daniel Jones this week because he
No.
actually played okay. He played okay this week. Like you said, he threw 2 touchdowns. Now, granted, when you need it the most, of course, Daniel Jones is going to choke
Trash.
every single time. And
Yes, Lord.
and for giggles,
Ugh.
should have paid Saquon.
Should have paid Saquon.
Should have paid Saquon.
Absolutely.
Now, back to the thing at hand that you got to deal with right now. As close as that game was, they got to finish the game. They got to finish it. You were up. You got to close the door. You cannot give any team an extra set of life to get back into a game. Because you had Washington beat. You had them beat. All you had to do was convert some first downs, at least get one more touchdown, and the game would have been yours. I didn't think that Jaden Daniels, if they'd have scored another touchdown, I didn't think Jaden Daniels and company could have came back and gave them another punch. I think they literally gave them everything they had, and it was just enough to get by. So, congrats on Washington getting their first win. I know this really makes Dable blood boil because he had them right there. He had them. Just got to learn how to finish. And I shouldn't have to say this to Daniel Jones, because you're in year 5 now. And you should be learning how to finish games off right now.
You know how to do that.
So there ain't no excuse why you couldn't finish the game. So you need to get adjusted, or else they might made the same adjustment as the Carolina Panthers already have done already.
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking about it too.
Exactly.
They might start. The veto.
Exactly.
Andy DeVito wasn't bad though.
He wasn't.
wasn't.
He got started.
You say he's in his 5th year?
Yeah, this is year 5 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this going on 5 years now. Yeah, he's been here for 5 years now. You should know how to finish games.
Yeah.
There ain't no excuse no more. You should know how to close out games and get the job done. Especially when you gotta leave.
Not 5 is year 6.
Even worse. Still need to know how to finish games. You've been in the league long enough. Finish games.
Yeah, he's in year 6.
Yeah, gotta finish games, buddy. No more excuses.
I agree. I
can see if you were like year 2, year 1, maybe even year 3. But we're in year 6. You gotta finish. You're a vet now.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
But great job for Chocolate City. Great job for Chocolate City. Great job. We love our black people.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, so next game, let's run it down. I'll be real quick because almost all the time, but I'll say this real fast. Detroit, I ain't went off. I ain't got off. I ain't gonna get off. But I will tell you this. Y'all gotta get a little toughness, because y'all was in the red zone countless times and couldn't get a touchdown. This is not like y'all. Y'all one of the best red zone teams in the league. Every time y'all in the red zone, y'all always guarantee points. Detroit, I need y'all to play better. I know that was a bad game, because that's not a bad sign, because y'all always consistently always scoring. But Baker Mayfield put it on y'all, boy.
Ooh, ooh. Not just him, but he did the thing.
Baker Mayfield is showing some people, and may I say, this man is playing like a top 10 quarterback in the league right now.
Put some respect on his name.
Oh, I've been respect him. I know.
Not
If
you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
this
You
guy
know.
over there, like a couple of years back, he been on him. Like, yeah, he been on him being pissed and everything on him. But he finally gave it up and finally go ahead and gave him his flowers. But now he got to give him some more flowers, because he went in Detroit and
won.
And to be honest with you, I was on the verge of picking them anyway.
I was going to say he was the one that
he was on the verge of picking them. Yep, he sure was.
Yeah, he was the one that said he was unsure about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I was on the verge of picking them. I was on the verge of picking them, and if I did, you couldn't kick me off the Lions train at all.
Kudos to Chris Godwin.
Yeah, here's why I say.
Wow.
Here's why I say.
He looking like how it was. He looking like when Brady
when,
was the
when he first came into the league.
Yeah.
Here's my thing with the Detroit. I call it a week 2 curse. And I said this last year when I picked Seattle over Detroit, and y'all look at me crazy. This before you came along, David. This before you came along, David.
I got you.
Yeah. So, and they looked at me crazy. I said I call it a week 2 curse. And ever since then, Detroit have not won a week 2 game in a long time.
Okay.
And that's why I call it 2 curses that Detroit got going on. The week 2 curse and the Thanksgiving curse.
Oh, man.
And the week 2 curses still continue.
Well, I hate to say this. That's going to be their case. They just need to go ahead and have that bye week on week 2. Yeah, this curse is for real. They just need to go ahead and have a bye week on week 2 next year.
Yeah,
I don't want them to play week 2.
That don't do nothing.
But I give kudos to Baker because he righted his wrong from the playoff game. So they played him in the playoffs and they lost by a touchdown, and it was all because Baker threw that pick. Well, this time around, Baker said, we're going to right the wrong, and we're going to come back into Detroit, and we're going to beat Detroit. And lo and behold, he did. And I was one of the main ones said, you got to give Baker a chance. Let him stay on a team that is consistent and has a very steady offense.
Yeah.
I've been on that. Now, that one I said if as long as he stays on a team long enough that believes in him, I think we're going to see the goodness in Baker. And we have. I give Baker a lot of credit. He looks like you said, he's playing like a top 10 quarterback. He's acting like a top 10 quarterback. He's acting like this is why he was the number 1 pick in the draft.
Right.
I give him that. I just need him to be consistent, which as long as he stays consistent, I might have to agree with David. This could be Tampa versus New Orleans for the NFC South Division. It could be that kind of matchup. Depending on how Atlanta does.
It's looking like it.
Yeah, it looked like we're getting ready. It looked like it's going in that direction, which I would like, because I would like to see New Orleans. I would like to see this matchup. I'd really like to see Derek Carr revive his career.
But one thing I say to you about that matchup, Rob, it ain't gonna matter about them two the way they play. If they keep playing the way they play, one of them gonna win the division, but one of them and the other one gonna definitely be in the playoffs. They both gonna be in the playoffs.
I would say it's been a while. I would say it's been a while since the NFC South has had two representations.
Two representatives, yeah.
So it would be nice to get two instead of the usual one.
Right.
But like I said, I'm not too worried about Detroit. This is just a bad taste of the loss. I know it was at home, so it was even worse. So I like I said, I give Tampa, especially in fact, as much as we talk about their offense, I gotta give love to that Tampa defense. That Tampa defense, man, they look younger.
Yeah.
Like they got rid of all the old from what they had from the Super Bowl, kept a little bit of it, and just add new and young bodies to the Vita Bays, to the Levante David, and who was it? It was somebody else. The corner, or the safety. I can't think of his name right now.
I can't think of it either.
But all like, those like the three main pieces they kept from the Super Bowl and added younger guys that just needed more.
Oh, Dean, you talking about Dean?
Yeah, Dean. Yeah, Dean and somebody else. I can't think of the. Winfield Jr.
Winfield. There you go. Yeah.
Antoine Winfield Jr.
Yep.
Yeah. Add those three, plus you add younger legs that's just as hungry as they are. The defense looks a whole lot better, and I got to give that head coach a lot of credit because I know he's the defensive coordinator on that defense. He loves young guys that just as hungry as he is, and they just looked a whole lot of hungry getting their hands on Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, and Jared Goff. That was a great game. They just wanted it more, and I hope Dan Campbell really just lets them know that, hey, y'all can be good, but a team can have your day.
Right.
You just got to be better than them in that day, and Tampa was just better than them in that day. So I hope this was a reality check loss, and they get themselves back into it because I got a funny feeling they might see Tampa again in the playoffs, and it could be in that same building.
Won't be surprised.
Will not be surprised. But if they get them again, I don't think Detroit's going to take them lightly.
No, they're not. I say this about that game. Kudos to the Tampa Bay offensive line. Even though Hutchinson he had a nice little game. He had a nice little game. Kudos to that offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Baker Mayfield, the way he was scrambling through that line, still getting a chance to get that ball off. Kudos to that Tampa Bay offensive line. Kudos to Chris Godwin stepping up because they was on Mike Evans.
Oh my, yeah, they were on him.
I picked getting to the end.
They were on him.
They was on him. And remember I said that, Ali, they was gonna be on Mike Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's a big target at 6'5", 230, they was gonna be on him. And kudos to Chris Godwin stepping up. Kudos to the defense, the Tampa Bay defense. Like Rob said, you know, hey, you don't have to be a starter to play defense. It's all about effort.
Yes, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be a starter to play defense. It's all about effort. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say too, kudos to that defense was shutting down Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. Not even Jared Goff. The way they did. Kudos to that Tampa Bay look for real. They look for real. And to go into Detroit and get that W. Yeah.
Next game.
Mm-hmm.
So Green Bay. I was wrong about this.
We all was.
And I will apologize to Malik Willis.
Mm.
He finally threw a touchdown pass. I'm going to be real quick so we can run through the rest of them. But I'm going to give a shout out to him. Malik played good.
Yeah.
Managed the game. Can't get mad at that. Colts, bad game. Lambeau is hard to play at. They'll get right.
Can't be mad at him, but I'm not gonna give Malik Willis that much. All that belongs to Josh Jacobs.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Josh Jacobs was the key factor in that game.
Oh yes. Oh
30
yes.
Yeah.
That says it all.
Yep.
32
carries, $151.
Hey, that's all we. Look, that is the offense until Jordan Love gets back.
Yeah.
And as far as Jonathan Taylor, 12 carries, a buckle 3.
Oh.
Anthony Richardson, let's face it, he had a bad game. He threw 3 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He'll get better.
Televised picks.
He'll get better.
And one was to, let me see.
He definitely was forcing it.
Let's see. It was to McKinley, Williams, and Wilson.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
Curtis, are you okay?
Oh,
my God! Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Lord! God, you okay?
Oh, I'm just seeing it.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, Jesus!
I'm just seeing that.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh my God!
That's my problem.
Young way, young ho, young
way.
Hey!
Wow.
Cousins just got speared.
Curtis.
Yeah.
Many men.
Hey, Jason. Look at Jason.
Blood in my eyes, and I can
Jason
see.
still got his shirt on. We winning right now.
But you see that taco meat just coming
Yeah,
right
the
out of
taco
that,
meat is
right
coming.
out of that shirt.
He still got his shirt on. Thank you, Lord.
Who? Jason Kelsey?
Yeah, right now he still got his shirt on.
For now.
Lord, all I heard was 50 Cent saying, "Many men wish death upon me."
Next game. We all was looking for Marvin Harrison Jr.
Found him. Found him.
Oh my God.
He found himself.
No, he found him. Talking about it's not his job to get the ball.
What?
Yeah, it is now. It's your only job.
What you say?
Merlin said it's not his job to get the ball. Well, that's your only job right now.
That's a lie. Fourth overall pick, Mr. Murray. 4th overall. What do you think you're supposed to do, sir?
Hold on. What did he say? Found it.
Remember last year, guess what? Last year, you didn't have a number 1 wide receiver. You got one now. Like way.
Hey, you see what he did? You see what he did yesterday?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about this game because I ain't gonna talk about the Rams because right now the Rams is their ER room is getting full.
Yeah.
And Cooper Kupp became the latest star.
Can we say a clinic? Can we say a clinic? Spell it.
It's turned into the ER room, honey. ER room.
Oh, you ain't gotta tell me. I'm part of the ER room.
I'm part of it too. I just joined the list. Anyways, so I'm not gonna talk about the Rams. I ain't gonna talk about Kyler Murray and that guy.
And company.
Man.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about them real quick because that's all I got to talk about that in this game.
In the first 5 minutes.
That's what he's talking about.
First 5 minutes.
That's what you're talking about.
See, he only touched the ball 4 times. But he gave you 130 yards.
Sure did.
You say you're not responsible for throwing him the ball. That's a lie. 4 times. 4.
And what makes it worse, there's only one other person that's done that.
And he did it in 5 minutes.
There's only one other person that's done those kind of numbers in a quarter.
His father.
Oh.
Yep.
His
His
dad is
father.
the only
dad.
one
His
that has
pappy.
done 100 yards and 2 touchdowns in 1 quarter.
His
Yep.
daddy.
Like father, like son.
His daddy.
Kudos to
And like,
kudos. He did all that in the first half.
In
look
the
First
here.
quarter.
first
First
quarter.
quarter, yeah, first quarter, yeah.
He was on here. Remember, we
On
was
that
on
note-
here. And we
on that
looked
note-
at, and Ali said, "What did you just say?" We was like, "He scored again."
On that note, let me inform you something. He beat me badly.
He
beat
did.
me
I
badly.
wasn't expecting. I expected him to get this kind of love. I didn't think it was going to be this early
Look,
and this
man.
soon.
That man beat me badly.
Man.
Second round pick. That's a hell of a pick you give me, Khalil.
Oh, man.
And can we talk about Kyler Murray in his 8 seconds in the pocket?
Oh, that was number offensive line.
Yeah, man.
Woo! That was one of the most beautiful plays I think that happened yesterday. 8 seconds in the pocket to redirect, recorrect, slip and fall, get up and come back and still make the play.
Mm-hmm.
That's Kyler Murray, all right. I think that ACL injury is working out just fine.
Yeah, I look.
Did I hear my song?
Yeah, you did. You did. Here you go.
Damn, man.
I gotta give it to y'all.
He's back.
I gotta give it to y'all. Y'all got me convinced after watching
He's
these
back.
2 games. After watching these 2 games, if this is how they're gonna play,
They're going to
Ali,
be
you might
a
be
problem.
right. You might be
Oh.
right. This could be one of the. We've always said there's always gonna be a sneaky team.
Ooh,
Out
got
of
him.
nowhere.
I said that.
Well, both of y'all said that, but Ali was really on it. He said it before the season even started. He had a funny feeling there was going to be one team, and he said Arizona, especially if these 2 connections work. Well, buddy, if they keep, because mind you, to be honest with you, had he thrown any of those touchdowns like that in Buffalo,
Why would you go back?
they probably could have won in Buffalo.
Yeah.
So to give Buffalo that much of a headache, and then you just throw the whole dumpster fire on the Rams, that's big respect. And I hope they keep this up because this could be I mean, we haven't seen Arizona in the playoffs in a good while. It'll be nice to see Arizona get themselves back in the playoffs.
Last time they went back in the playoffs was the first year under that fool.
Right.
Hey, with all the injuries going on in the NFC West, don't be surprised if Arizona sneak in.
I'll say this much: if this is the time for Arizona to do it, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
All Arizona needed was you got to still keep Kyler Murray.
Yep.
All they needed was get rid of that stench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Known as the head coach of the
coach.
But you know what? You know what? Even yesterday, look at James Conner, that running back.
Oh,
But
James
I'm
Conner.
saying it's the whole team. The
Yeah.
whole team is infected by this, and I like it.
Because listen to this: if you watch how Arizona played 2 games and how they play for that coach versus versus he who name will not be named, it's night and day.
UFC. That's as good as you're gonna get.
Now, let's discuss the next game. Justin Fields. Justin Fields still the starter.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Fields ain't did a damn thing to cause him to lose the job yet. He's relying on the defense as he should because Lord TJ Watt is having himself another type of defensive player of the year campaign.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That defense, that boy there, that boy all right. And Justin Fields doing exactly what he needs to do to make sure they win games. run the ball, manage the game, play good defense.
Yep.
And they have done it to the T. And that has been Steeler football.
That has been their bread and butter since the day most of us have been born. Defense and run.
Yep. And Bonnet.
I don't know if it was designed.
Growing pain.
Runs a curl and then sees that
Yeah.
Growing pain. And like I said last week, and I'm going to keep saying it, until he recognizes these defenses and stop throwing dinks and dunks.
Well, he threw a couple bombs, but
He did.
But
He's got to read. He's got to read these zone defenses better because there were 2 picks he should not have thrown.
And I'm not going. And Rob, I'm not going to be hard on my defense because they gave him a chance to win the game.
They did. They did. I'm not mad at our defense this week. They did enough, and they contained Justin Fields enough. So it's one of those you live and you learn games.
Mm-hmm.
But give heads up to the Steelers. I said this defense. This is why I picked them as my defense. This defense is just for real. We got to start. Look, I know we do put respect on them, but we got to put more respect on them.
Yeah,
good.
We got to put more on that.
You got it.
If 3 years ago didn't tell us that he is the defense when he got hurt and that team just went to sugar honey iced tea.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they came back this year and they still got that defense. And him, Highsmith, Cam Ward, Minka Fitzpatrick.
They got a team.
Oh,
All
you
they
mean
needed to
you
do
mean
is
not Cam Ward?
survive these next 4 games. If they can get through these 4 games and get 3 out of the back end, they're gonna be fine.
Not Cam Ward. You mean I call it
Cam Hayward.
Ironhead.
Yeah, Hayward.
Yeah, Hayward. Ironhead.
So yeah, Steeler defense. That's all you can say. Steeler defense.
Yeah, they've been playing good.
Still
I
top 5.
thought that was another team I said to watch out for. I said watch out for them.
Well, this is the crazy about it, David. We kind of wanted all 4 of these teams in the AFC North to make the playoffs because we kind of figured when it comes to defenses, all 4 of them have great defenses.
Mm-hmm.
It's just which offense can click at the right time.
That part.
That's where we're gonna find out which AFC North team is really going to be the team to represent. But none of these teams' defense in the North don't mess with them. Don't mess with them. Because if you tick them off even once,
they're gonna take your head off.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're gonna take your head off.
Hey, look, it's like Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you saw how you ended Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I want everybody to get on this on this. Actually, let me go ahead and discuss this one here real quick. Let me discuss the Sunday night game before the game. Caleb Williams
Good Lord.
look better. Little better.
Okay, yeah.
I said a little better.
He said a little better.
Okay, yeah.
I said little. He started off pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
Then in the second half, the lone wolf, I was going to get to that part. But follow me here. The second half, he went back to what he was doing last week.
Straight doodle squat.
And sis, thank you.
What did we say? But what did
Lone
we say?
Wolf?
No.
I'll go with heart.
We'll go with heart.
And one thing Houston got, they got a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
PJ Stroud can win ugly. He could win blowout. It's like any kind of game look like this man ain't scared to lose. Ain't scared to. It's like he ain't scared, sis.
Mm-mm.
And Nico, Jesus Christ, Nico snapped again. So I'll be quick. Houston is Houston. The Bears are the Bears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Y'all agree?
I got nothing for it. All I can say is this. Antonio, you're right. Until they fix this offensive line, no quarterback is safe to play in Chicago. The Chicago's offensive line is just like Chicago's crime. Outrageous.
Oh yeah.
And until they get it fixed, no quarterback is safe to play.
Mm-mm.
Did y'all see the hit that Will Anderson Jr. gave to Caleb Williams? That man
Yeah.
jumped on his back
Lord,
and had to bring him down.
Well, did
He
you
gonna
see
feel it
why?
in-
Because he missed that tackle earlier where he should have gotten a safety.
he gonna feel it in the morning.
It's just, and then to make it worse, they have a picture of him after the game. It looked like his eye was swollen on the right side.
He gonna feel that in the morning. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, so till they fix that offensive line, no quarterback for playing for the Bears is safe.
That part.
Two things I told you about Caleb Williams. I didn't like him because his character was suspect. I'm on record. Let me put my glasses back on. I'm on record saying that I didn't like him because of his character. He thought he'd come out here being Kings-ish. And he got humbled. Matter of fact, Houston defense was under siege on 7 occasions. This is why I say, instead of you going after Caleb Williams, Chicago was getting dumb Chicago things. What you should have done is you should have got on guard, kept Justin Fields, and I would bring a Duze or Marvin Harris Jr. to Chicago. Serves you right, Chicago.
Breaking news. I don't know if y'all know. Pacheco out for 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. I don't like that sound.
Yeah.
Because
6 to
somebody
8
got to
weeks.
say Pacheco. I ain't going to say, yep, there's your winner.
Pacheco and Herbert.
Whew.
It sucks.
While we're waiting on Chef, the final game, we call it the main event. Let's bring it to you. Bengals had this game won. Unfortunately, there was one thing that kind of cost them. A penalty.
What you think cost it?
One thing that
Pass
cost the
interference
Bengals.
called.
That
Oh
was,
yeah.
that was cost. Hey, go ahead, take it.
You okay, Ash?
Yep.
Oh, I got nothing. I got nothing for this game here.
Well,
It's always like these two teams. They always play like this. They've always either come down to the wire or go into overtime. No matter how ugly it looks, they always get to this point. And Cincinnati always finds a way to screw it up.
yeah,
No matter
see,
how
that's
it
the problem with them. That's the problem with them. You know what's wrong with them? Jamar Chase. You talking all of that trash talking about, oh, y'all the best team in the AFC. But ever since then, ever since y'all wanted to call Arrowhead Burrowhead, you know what happened since then? They
Y'all
won
been
2
getting
Super
beat.
Bowls. They won 2 Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes got 2 Super Bowl MVPs, and your quarterback couldn't stay healthy.
Uh-oh.
Good touchdown.
Mooney.
Mooney?
Mooney.
Damn.
Mooney. Mooney.
Look at Curtis managing.
That's the best throw he did all night.
Well,
Former Chicago Bear.
CJ, you got cooked.
Yeah, that's Gardner Johnson for you.
so you go ahead talking all that trash saying you're the best team, but yet you can't even get right. You realize the last 2 games you haven't even get to 50 yards.
Almost.
But you want a contract. You want a contract, and you can't even pass 50 yards the last 2 games. You can't even help your boy out.
In one word.
Why would you throw this on my-
But you caused a penalty when you thought it was a hip tackle. Went ahead and had 15 yards. And then the defense, when y'all had Mahomes dead to rights, I don't know why y'all just rushed 3. But I mean, it don't make no sense to me. Y'all rather want Patrick Mahomes play school. Y'all ball on y'all, that's on you. But then you went ahead and got a pass in the first call that cost y'all the game. Y'all do boneheaded stuff that make y'all lose.
That part.
Every
Preach, brother, preach. Preach, brother.
year.
Every time. Every year y'all get close to beating these guys. Y'all do something stupid. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
And I'm going to keep saying it. Jamar Chase, you want a new contract and you can't even give me 50 yards? In 2 games, you have not surpassed 50 yards. But you want a contract.
Hasn't even gotten a touchdown yet.
That part. That part.
Nope. The only one
How you expect someone with that stardom? I mean, how you expect someone who don't practice to actually play good? You know, I mean, he hasn't played good ever since. But you holding out, but you're not putting up no numbers
to justify your case.
Exactly.
the only one who been put up numbers is by a guy by the name of Mike Gesicki.
Don't say that man's name no more.
7 catches, 91 yards.
Oh, Gesicki?
Yeah.
That was a nice pickup for Cincinnati.
Yeah, matter of fact, hold on a second. Let me see something else. Did Mike Gesicki get, let's see here.
He didn't. I don't think he scored. It was just
no, he didn't score.
No,
It
it was the rookie.
It was the rookie.
It was the rookie, okay. This is why it behooves you to come to training camp and come to practice.
Yep.
This is why. I'm sorry. CeeDee Lamb figured it out. Who else figured it out? Trent
Everybody else was at camp, sir.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about people who was not at camp. This is why I say come to camp and come to practice. CeeDee Lamb is figuring it out. Trent Williams is figuring it out.
Yeah.
But Jamal Chase just wouldn't listen. And sooner or later, Reddick's going to figure it out.
Well, actually, that's the Jets' fault because if the Jets traded for him, they have to make sure they had a contract in place. That's their fault.
Yep. And on top of that, you don't know when you'll get T. Higgins back.
Oh, boy.
Well, here's my thing. When it comes to the contract part, it's a 50-50 split because Jamar is coming into a team with a whole new offensive coordinator, which means a whole new scheme, whole new offense.
Right.
It's going to take time for that offense to get gel and get the timing right. But this is why I blame Jamar, because if that was the case, if you knew this was a whole new offensive coordinator,
You should have been at practice and getting used to it.
So it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 blame. This is on them and on him. That's why he took a $50 million policy out on himself, just in case if he gets hurt. Smart move. Very smart move. Now, I've just come to the realization, unless an inferior team walks into their building, I'm not betting against 15 no more. Can't do it.
Yeah.
You're not going to do it. You're just not going to do it. When you have 15, the Swifties in the building, you're going to lose. You're going to lose.
By the way, shout out to Taylor Swift. And you know why.
Oh, I know why.
I have yet to see a game where Taylor has been there and the Chiefs have lost.
I can't think of that one.
There hasn't been. That's the thing. She has been undefeated going to the games.
Mm-hmm.
When they have,
We're gonna support her future husband. Get
Hey.
Look, they're on the road. She's been at the games, at the home ones, and then when they went on the road, when they went
there too.
they have not lost when she's in the building. And at Buffalo. And in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
And in Super Bowl.
When she's in the building.
Swifties are for real.
Mm-hmm.
Until you find a way to shut down Fifth, and mind you, this was his lowest passing game in his career as a starting quarterback.
Yep.
And they still won.
Mm-hmm.
If you could get him at his lowest and lose, what happens when he's at his highest?
That part. That part.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done with the Chiefs. I don't care who they play. I'm just going to pick them to win. I don't see them really losing any games unless maybe the Houston game might surprise me. And hopefully when they play the 49ers, they get everybody back and healthy, ready to go. But until then, I don't see the Chiefs losing right now, even without Isaiah Pacheco. I don't see them losing right now.
They'll figure out
They
a
just
way.
look like they're all on
They
cylinder.
always do.
They always figure out a way.
Well, look at this, Rob. Well, Rob, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna give you a little hint. They have 5 games. 4 of them is on the road.
Okay.
Better get them then, because I tell you this much: if they survive all these road games, in the words of NSYNC, bye bye bye.
With how this injuries, all these injuries and stuff that's coming into play, Rob, we might be heading for a survival of the fittest again.
Mm-hmm.
Because it seemed like that's what we're about to head towards.
Oh,
But Thursday night game, New England against the Jets. Think we need to be present.
Absolutely.
I like these two teams.
Wait. I ain't gonna go that far. We just need to be present.
No, I'm saying I like how these two teams are playing. Both of
Hey.
them are playing.
And,
No. Hold on.
all right.
Hold on, my dude. Hold on, guys. No, what you're not gonna do,
Hold them.
what you're not gonna do is chastise my team like that. Okay?
I ain't gonna
All right.
chastise them, but
Hey, look,
Y'all
I'm not
both
gonna act like I like them neither.
look, sir.
Silence. Y'all both
Sir,
carrying the same
sir.
record right now.
Sir,
I know.
we carrying the same record, and we didn't get our ass whooped like you did.
Exactly. At least they lost in
Okay.
overtime. They put up a fight. Y'all died after the first. Y'all died.
Yeah,
I agree.
Y'all died after the first 8 minutes.
Y'all fell on your faces at home.
They lost in the first 8 minutes of the quarter.
We got belt to ass.
Okay, then. Let me let you know right now. As of now, New England is
Oh,
a
well, I'm
six
gonna
and a
say
half
one
point
thing
underdog.
about all of us this week.
As of
Okay.
now, it could change.
I like this game because both these teams, they're finding themselves. This is in New York, and for some odd reason, the Patriots actually like playing in New York.
Yeah, they.
Now, granted, I know this is a whole different team when it comes to them, and it's a whole different team when it comes to the Jets. But I like this matchup. It's going to be which defense actually gets going. Whichever defense and running game gets going is whoever's going to win.
Well, we'll find out Thursday night because we unfortunately is going to be present. So you know what? I gonna end it on this. I like this song. I'm gonna end it that way. I'm gonna end it that way.
Haven't heard that song in a minute.
I know, right? Right now, Philly is down by 5 in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Sis.
The NFL is NFLing.
Like I said, thank you
You're welcome.
very much. Thank you very much. You're making the survivor pick look very, very more smartly. I love you for that.
No problem.
Okay, we out of here on that piece. Thursday night. We'll see you.
Later, y'all. Later.
Peace. We out.